Okay, so imagine whack-a-mole. The mole pops up, and you hit the head with a hammer. Except now, imagine the mole has a gun, and is hitting the gym every night. And the sole purpose is to ruin your life. That's XCOM. If it sees happiness, it will come for it. They don't care if you named a soldier after your dad. He is going in the ground one way or another. Now your response might be, don't get emotionally attached. But they made an in-depth character creator. I am using it despite the heartbreak. So basically, aliens attacked, and we're a strike force against them. Whenever there's an abduction in London, Miami, or a small fishing village in Alaska, we're the ones they call. And some missions can go well, like on this mission. We land, we get some meld, we get flanked and lose rows of perks, but with cover and explosives, we walked out of that. Some missions may not go as well.
Master Chief! No!
But that's what you sign up for when you open the game. XCOM is a sadistic tactical strategy game. Whenever you have a casualty rate less than 50%, that's a win. Every time you make a shot, you're given a percentage if it lands. You might think, okay, 50% chance? I just need 2 people shooting. But that's not how it works. Anything below a 60% chance will miss. Except the first time you do it, so you'll be chasing that high for the rest of the game. But you have to assume it won't work, because the moment you bet on it, you will miss. Sometimes, it doesn't matter. Others, it matters a lot.
No!
But even when it's a 90% chance, it's not guaranteed. And you want guaranteed ways to kill these aliens. You have the basic one, flimsy but they will swarm you, the tall one that will one-shot your units, one that turns invisible, and another that I will talk about at a later time. These aliens, they flank, they use cover, they have numbers, they have laser guns. How can we ever beat them? The aliens might be able to one-tap us. They might shoot us. Hell, they might abduct us. But we can send it all right back. You shoot Rosa Parks, we shoot you. You kill Master Chief, we blow up your ships. You abduct us, we kidnap you. And it's called human rights for a reason. We are probing that ass. The game might start like Starship Troopers, but the game ends like, well, not Starship Troopers. The more you fight the aliens, the more you steal from them. You go from human technology to laser guns and mech suits. Instead of getting one-shot by every enemy, you start one-shotting. Your rookies and snipers might start as human meat shields, but they turn into gods among men. Your sniper can't shoot after moving? Boom, removed. Sending sacrificial lambs to bait overwatches? Boom, removed. You want to de-limb Henry Kissinger? Boom, removed. And this is where we bring in the headquarters. When you're not screaming at the ONG, you're at the base doing stuff for 3 people. The scientist, the engineer, and a guy from Black Ops. The scientist is how you get cool stuff, the engineer is how you get practical stuff, and the guy from Black Ops makes sure you don't lose. You only have so much money and everyone is fighting for your attention. Even when you sell a truly disturbing amount of alien carcasses, you're still not going to have enough to do the objective. Because you could do the story. Or you could get laser guns. And that deal seems kinda one-sided. But even if you lose the game, you can claim it's just low accurate. And you lose the game by failing a report code. I'm not joking. When I was a wee lad, I used to play this game a lot. I wasn't good, but I had fun. Until one mission. There's a saying, never ask a man his salary, a woman her age, and an XCOM player about the fishing village. It is forever ingrained in my memory. I would sooner forget my parents' faces than forget this mission. The game forces 2 ideas into your head. Slow and steady wins the race, and some lives are more valuable than others. The fishing village takes those 2 ideas and suplexes them. Meet the chrysalid. It has a bunch of health, it deals a bunch of damage.
No!
And it traverses the entire map in a turn. It's Nightmare Incarnate. The fishing village is just getting constantly ambushed by these guys. But then you also have a time limit, because more are being spawned every turn. The mission is not about winning, it's about surviving. Your whole goal is to call in an airstrike, and to do that, you have to press a button that's right next to the nest, and chrysalids can move and attack the turn they spawn. And they create zombies. There are unofficial zombie apocalypse missions. Some people might hate the psychic dudes, others the mechs, but I personally despise the bugs. Now, there are two versions of XCOM, Iron Man mode or multiple saves. Iron Man mode is where every action is final and set in stone. Get unlucky, accidentally run into enemies, misclick, you can't change it. Multiple saves is where you have saves. You can go back in time. The difference doesn't sound too bad, but it's astronomical. You're always on a knife's edge, but this changes if it's razor sharp or dull as fuck. XCOM is about compounding wins until you hit a wall, and multiple saves help you avoid that wall. The more you use a soldier, the better it gets, and you need good soldiers to get certain upgrades. But if you use them, they're going to die. It's not an if, but when. Except Thatcher, she's my goat. The game is constantly giving you peaks and valleys, and saving allows you to avoid the valleys. There's nothing inherently wrong about it. But it's like using explosives on missions. You don't admit to doing it on the first date. Some people have different definitions of what's a valid playthrough. But we can all agree on one thing. The Shiv is perfect in every way, and anyone who disagrees should be shot.